There is a sixth dimension, beyond that which is known to man. It is the middle ground between funny and stupid, between farting in a bathtub and poetry. This dimension of utter stupidity, called 7 Minutes with Sean Williams.
Let's try this again. I got caught up in the rage economy today. I got caught up in it. And first off, let me explain to you what the rage economy is, because you probably don't know, since that's a word that I don't know. Hey, whatever. Rage economy is this on online videos and everything else. Most of the stuff you see online, or a lot of stuff you see online, is going to be negative because people are trying to enrage you and that makes you stay. That's what, next to porn, that's what keeps people locked in online is rage. That's why your algorithm is so amped up to feed it to you, because rage, when it gets you hyped up, you stay on and you stay clicking and you stay looking at the ads or whatever else they're trying to sell you. So whether you're in rage economy, is anybody that's involved in it. A lot of people are involved in just posting and saying stuff that just intentionally, you can't even tell these people believe this crap. They just intentionally know that it's going to drive people insanely crazy. And when people, don't like stuff, they watch it anyway. That's just the way we're all wired. So I got caught up in it today. And a lot of times it may not be somebody posting something that makes you mad. And maybe somebody that you agree with that's posting it to show you what this idiot said. And then they come on and they share their opinions on how stupid that was. And it agrees with what you think. So you listen to the whole thing and then you get more and more of that crap. And it's still the rage, because the first part they showed you was the rage. So I don't know, man, but I got caught up in it. I got caught up in it today for about 45 minutes to an hour, and I gave them money. And every time I clicked, they gave them money, and it just jacked up my algorithm. So now I'm going to see more and more of that. So I need to, that hour just cost me a lot of time. But what what got me going was, and I try not to let it bother me, but what happened is, it's so official. I'm not even going to tell you who it was. Apparently driving down the street with his family years ago and saw a dead raccoon on the side of the road, decided to pull over and cut off the dead raccoon's penis. Cut it off. Now, I'm not, I don't like wild animals. And to me, a raccoon, dead or alive, is a wild animal, and I ain't getting near it. But you could show me 1,000 of them, pictures of them, and I wouldn't be able to recognize a dead raccoon, especially one that's smashed into the ground by being run over by probably a car or a truck, since it was roadkill. And then to be able to find the dead raccoon's penis in there, not take the whole raccoon, just cut off the penis on this smashed up raccoon. Okay. All right. Well, you saw what happened with my mind, right? I mean, because in my mind, if you do something like that, you're not gonna, it's gonna end up in your mouth somehow or another. It's either gonna eat it, or God forbid, Jesus Christ. All right, let's go. What else? I had a show last night. Let's move on to something good. I had a show last night. It was good. The show was great, actually. It was pretty cool. Show at the Canyon Lake, a country club. So it was a bunch of older people, which, I say that now, older, but I'm 58. So when I say older, I have to remember, like, I'm older. So I guess people in my age group and above. So was what was there. It was pretty cool. It was a good show. Although at the end of the good show, I fell. It's so weird. I was walking away. I was just walking away, man. Just gonna walk to the other side. Just saying goodbye. And there was no stage. It was just floor. It was just a floor. So we did what's called the handoff. The comic said, "Yeah, thank you guys very much. My name is Sean," and waving goodbye. And then the host is already making his way up to the stage. So we're shaking hands and what's called a pass him off the microphone. And I get ready to leave the stage for the host. Grabs the microphone like he's supposed to do, and he starts saying, "Hey, give it up one more time for my man Sean." And everybody's clapping because I had a good set, and everybody was, got everybody involved. It wasn't a large crowd, but everybody's kind of spread out, so I kind of was able to get everybody involved. I felt good about the set. Maybe I didn't have that great of a set, but I felt good about it. And then when I was leaving and saying goodbye to people and joking with somebody, the cord got wrapped around my foot, and I went down I went down hard. And I went down, like the ground was getting closer to me. I was like, "Oh, I'm falling. I am falling." I just, my reactions now, because I'm older now, my reactions are slow. to where they're not slow to the point I don't know what's going on. I'm not surprised, but I see the ground coming. I know I'm falling. I can tell myself, uh-oh, I'm going down. And I know I'm going, but getting braced up, I was able to get up and get my hands up so my face went, but man, my hip is hurting something fierce this morning. It was the funniest thing that happened was when I fell, the host, because we're comics. So if you hear this and you're not a comedian, just think, you know what, we're comedians, and at a show we say some crazy stuff about each other and to each other. So I'm falling off the stage. Frank gets up. Frank's Mexican. Frank says, "You can't die here. You're black. You can't die here. It's against the rules." That was good because I'm on the ground at this point. I mean, I had just got to bam. I was laying there trying to check myself out. Like, is anything broken? I knew I wasn't screaming because I was like, I don't hear a scream. So I was like, I'm not screaming. I'm on the ground, feeling myself. Right? Like, is anything broken? Is anything broken? My hip felt good, but man, there was like, I must have had a decent second. There were at least 3 or 4 people there to pick me up. Like this one dude, the brother came out the kitchen. He was like, "Oh man." He got me up. He said, "You want me to handle him?" I said, "He tripped me." He said, "You want me to handle him?" Could take care of him right there. But it was a good show. Really cool people. Really cool people. Really cool crowd. There's a crowd that, you just want to just sit, just kind of, laugh and joke, and they were feeling the jokes and they were there for comedy. So it's a great. I think he does this show like either once a month or once every it's bi-weekly, but it was a really good show. So I was glad I did it, and I got my boy Carlos out there with me. Carlos was featuring, and then I headlined, and we gonna work together again this weekend. I'm out in the high desert for at a winery Friday and Saturday night, and I'll be staying out there Friday night and then come home on Saturday. But then next week, yeah, 2 weeks from now, me and Carlos again out